with this phone or this camera. I don't know. Anyway, happy YouTube. Well, happy Sunday, guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Girl, I come in and I got 1,000 thoughts in my mind. So I'm making sure, in my mind, I'm making sure that I get everything out I need to say. Sometimes I keep notes in my, I call it my topic books on the topics that I want to do and the things I want to point out. And then sometimes it's like, as some rappers say and some artists say, like it's right off the dome, it's right, yeah. So forgive me, guys. Sometimes is like written down, and then sometimes it's just like, okay, it's whatever's the car reflection want to get out. So when I come in like that and I'm like all over the place, it's just 1,000 thoughts coming in, and I'm trying to get them out before they leave the building for good. Or I just forget and then remember after the fact, and the video is off. So, and it don't matter. Well, I'll come back to it a later day in the video, whatever. But anyway, thank you for joining me on my YouTube channel today. Happy Sunday, guys. The beginning of another beautiful week. Thank you, 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 thank you for coming here, for giving me a moment of your time, of your life. Is greatly appreciative. Yeah, it's always grateful. I'm always, oh, sorry, I'm always grateful. I apologize for that. It's always appreciated. That's what I'm to say, but I'm always grateful. You guys do not have to be here. You choose to be here, and I am beyond grateful for that. I'm thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But who I'm really giving thanks to first and foremost, God answers the universe. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you guys for joining me today on my YouTube channel today. So I'm gonna jump right in, okay? Today's topic is gonna be this. I'm gonna call it literally. I'm gonna type it just like that. This thing called work. This thing called work. And who came up with this concept that work should have been responsible for not if half the whole damn near human life existence? You know what I'm saying? We get about a good 80, 90, some people reach 100, God bless them, years on this planet. Who said that work had to be the main goddamn thing that had to exist in a human life, in a human, path? And it's so crazy because they pull people away from their loved ones, the parents out there, their children. They pull people away from their spouses. They pull people away from their loved ones. And they put them in cubicles, factories, and God knows wherever else you're working. The health field, everywhere, every field. There's no bashing, no field. And they try to keep you there. Some people work 8 hours, 9 hours, 12 hours, and some people do overnight. Some people do live in. When I was in the health field, I did live in. Okay, I saw my place probably like once a month. I was on my job. I was living, like literally on my job to make a buck. Who came up with this damn concept of let's make human life all about work? You understand what I'm saying? Who came up with this crazy, crazy, crazy? And why do we put up with it? And why haven't we, we march about everything else. We protest about everything else. We get out there and we go to City Hall and all these other places about everything else. How come somebody never said, hold up, enough is enough? You know what I'm saying? Go to the White House and any other government and tell them, hey, look, I wasn't born into this life to work my whole damn life and be away from my loved ones and no vacation. Some people don't even have vacations. You can't even create memories with your families and your loved ones and your spouses and your friends because you at work so effing much. People are suffering from anxiety, depression, obesity, all types of health issues. I'm talking about all high blood pressure. I'm talking about diabetes. I'm talking about all types of crazy health issues, from stress, lack of sleep. People don't sleep. You wonder why people be on the roads driving at times and they falling asleep at the wheel because they either getting off from doing a 12-hour shift or a 16-hour shift or a 20-hour shift. Somebody else didn't show up for work, so they had to do their shift in there and somebody else's shift. It's crazy. The minimum wage. Why is $10 in some states still the minimum wage? And y'all got a machine out there that can print money out and pay people more. Why is $10 the minimum wage? Why is $30? Consider overtime or whatever. You have a machine that can print out money that can pay people. They can work less and spend more time with their loved one and their family and their kids for the parents out there. And they, what is this thing? What is this thing? You know what kills me? When people say that slavery is over or it ended years ago. And to be honest with you, slavery never ended. It just transformed into something else. And I'm going to just put it out there. And went from African Americans to whips at their backs in cotton fields and any other freaking fields to minorities, to all races, to no, I mean, to you know, and then people, some people want to disagree with me as far as the Caucasian race. Have your agree, you know, disagreements with all that, you know, on that. You know, to each his own. It was all races, and it became, you know, middle class, and it became, you know, instead of a whip, it became a mean boss that don't give a damn. It became CEOs and other people of companies that don't care about you, your health, your family, time, memories, love, nothing. They don't care. If you happen to have a voice out there that actually give a damn about you, you are blessed. But for the other 90%, they don't care. You are my employee. I own you for these hours. You're going to work. You're going to do what I say, and I don't care. I don't care if your children are hungry and they need you. I don't care if your parents haven't seen you in 3 months and they miss you. I don't care if you haven't been on a vacation in 8 years and you've been working for you've been working for this company for 10. I don't care. I own you. For these hours, I own you. You belong to me. That don't sound like slavery to you? It's just that when our ancestors came out of them cotton fields, they was still under ownership by them. That's the only damn difference. When we clock out, supposedly we don't belong to them anymore. Not even we, because I don't even, You guys don't belong to them anymore. Who came up with this horrible, horrible concept? When God said, and y'all always go to this Bible, the Bible, the Bible, the Bible. Now, I'm going to just put it out there. That's not my thing. I am a child of God. I do have my own relationship with God, but the Bible is the Bible. That's something that people read and believe in. That's their business. But since y'all like quoting things out of the Bible, every man should be treated equally. Every man and woman, if you ask me, should be treated equally. They use that word man, and they always go there. They go there, go there. Forgot that woman is a part of that as well. Woman is part of mankind as well. So it wasn't just for all damn men. Every man and woman should be created equally, or created equally, should have an equal life. So I don't know how there's multimillionaires, how there's less fortunate people, how there's children starving, and then there's also children that can eat every day. And make me understand this thing called work. You look up, you're 75 years old, you're retired, and all you have are memories of being at work. And even for the people like myself that can look back and say, well, you know what? I was living, I was doing my dream. I'm an artist, I'm painting, I was doing my dream. I was a musician, I was singing or dancing or whatever. I was living my dream. I was a football player, I was this, that. I was living my dream. I was a doctor, I was a lawyer, whatever. I was living my dream. Still, even to say that, you look back on your life at the age 70, 80, 90, and all you have are memories of being at work. Work. They always say at the end of life, God puts your whole life on a screen in front of you. Supposedly, this is also what they say. All he gonna see, besides the how you say the quote unquote sins and all of that other stuff they say that they see. All he gonna see, work, work. Damn, this human was at work, 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 work. Because God forbid this human was allowed to enjoy their family, their children, their loved ones. Work. You got companies out there that says, oh, it's mandatory that you work on the weekends or every other weekend. When I was in the health field, they would tell us we had to work certain holidays and we had to work every other weekend. It was a mandatory. to be a part of that company. I was like, mandatory. And if that's the case, whatever, pay us more. And I'm not talking about no time and a half. Girl, I was about to cuss again. F your time and a half. Because after Uncle Sam finished taxing, that time and a half is nothing. You work for free. Talking about something. Oh, yeah. And people used to brag about that. And, oh, I make a time and a half. I'm going in for this holiday. I'm going to make. They used to brag about that. And I used to look at them like time and a half. About time Uncle Sam gets to that time and a half, honey, you working for free. You're not working. So they would try to purposely go in and try to work on Christmases and certain holidays and certain, just to say time and a half, time and a half. No. It's just like I said on my other, one of my other social medias, if not both, they have a machine out there, okay? It prints money. When money gets old, you burn the damn money. Y'all saw that movie, The Dead Presidents. Dead Presidents. And that's not called The Dead Presidents, it's called Dead Presidents. Okay? I believe Lorenz Tate, I don't know, all the other actors and actresses was in there. Yeah, I saw that movie. They burned the damn money. When it gets old and they design the money a different way, they burn it. They got a machine out there that makes money. And you're telling me you can't pay people more? You're telling me that $10 is acceptable as minimum wage? You're telling me that $20 is acceptable for overtime? And people think they balling when they making like more than 20, when they making like 30 or 40. Oh yeah, we done hit the jackpot, honey. They have a machine out there that creates money. And they could literally pay you guys more. You could work less, okay? Get paid what you deserve to get paid. And you could spend moments with your children, for the parents out there, your family, your loved ones, your parents. You can go on vacation. You can be happy. You don't have to be depressed. You don't have to be overworked, underpaid. You can have the house that you want. You can have the car that you want. You can have the clothes that you need. Okay? You don't ever have to worry about nobody being hungry. No children out there should be hungry. There's no child, especially, but no human being at all that should be out there hungry. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So this concept of work and this thing called work, and why people thought it was okay to have people locked at their company for 12 hours, 16 hours, 20 hours a day, 8 hours, 9 hours, whatever like that a day, just to make a buck, and every single damn day, all day. And God bless you if you have the weekends off. Because like I said, some companies will literally tell you, oh, it's mandatory for you to come in. Even some holidays, it's mandatory for you to come in. Oh, don't worry, we're going to give you a time and a half, which don't mean nothing. That money is nothing. By the time Uncle Sam get away with it, it's nothing. I read a meme the other day, and it said, you want to know the biggest ripoff of all time? One of them? You pay taxes on, they were saying, oh, God, I forgot the meme. It was something like you pay taxes on a house that you got to pay property taxes in, and you're spending money that is already going to be taxed for the house that you already, that you already literally, like, you're paying for, that's being taxed. It was just like a circle. It was like you're paying tax, no matter what, you're paying taxes no matter what. It was crazy. The money that you're spending is being taxed. The house that you're living in is being taxed. The money that you're making is being taxed. How is you taxing some people money that they are making? And then tell these people, well, no disrespect if your kids can't eat. No disrespect, if you can't, put your parents in a nice retirement home. No disrespect if you can't. This is not what God had in mind for human life. This is not what and I can't speak for God, and I never will try to. So let me take that back a trillion percent. I don't believe in my heart, I'm going to say that this is what God wanted for human life when he created us. I don't believe he wanted us to work and become slaves to a piece of paper with some dead presidents on it And then get to 70, 80, or 90 years old or older if you're blessed to see 100. And then look back on our lives and all we have is memories of being at damn work. Most of our lives. Instead of having memories of being on vacations and, traveling the world and beautiful memories with our loved ones and just, you know what I'm saying? Stuff that matter. Beautiful memories with our pets and just, passports being stamped. And people have passports out there and they was working so much they didn't even get a stamp on it. They never received a stamp on the damn passport. But they was like, well, we got it. We got the passport. We just really never used it or couldn't use it. You see what I'm saying? Now, for all the multimillionaires out there, the upcoming multimillionaires like myself and other people, we're not going to get that. But for middle, you know what I'm saying, class Americans and people all around the world, this video is dedicated to you guys. And trust me, I was considered middle class American just like anybody else. And for the people that made it to their dream, God bless you. You made it to your dream and you're making millions of dollars. God bless you. For the people that either didn't have a dream or they wasn't able to, succeed in their dream for whatever reason. You wound up having children earlier. You didn't have the money. You didn't have the promotion. You didn't have, you know what I'm saying? If something came up or something kept coming up every time you had the money and the funds, something kept coming up. More important, you had to put that money towards that. And you just could not follow your dreams. So you fell into that, what I call rat race or what I call the hamster wheel that all you do is, just work, 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 work. God forbid you come off that wheel and just live. So you chose, like I said, the 9 to 5, lifestyle or whatever. Unfortunately, you still didn't. So because you couldn't reach your dream doesn't mean that it was okay for the government and different people in this world to feel like. And I'm not just blaming the government. I don't want this, like I said, this is not a bashing video. This is not, we're going to point fingers at just certain things and certain people. This is for just everyone out there that think that this is okay. That this concept of work, minimum wage, the concept of taxes, crazy like they are sometimes, the concept of people just being retired, like I said, at 70, 80, and 90, and God bless you if you reach 100. And they look back at their life and all they can remember is being at work. Being stressed out, overworked, underpaid, depressed, health issues from being at work. Going through a snowstorm, heat waves, hurricanes, you name hell, you name it. Traffic jams, accidents, just to get to a damn job. And God forbid they treated you with any kind of respect. God forbid they gave you any kind of bonuses. God forbid they gave you any, and the lunch breaks. These whole half an hour, 20 minutes lunch breaks. And I pray to God nobody ever really choked trying to rush back to clock out of a lunch break because, you know what I'm saying? And y'all knew y'all could have paid them during that lunch break. They still technically at your company. And I don't care if they not working on something right at that moment. They still at your damn company. They didn't go home to eat. Some people eat in the parking lot. Some people eat in their cars. Some people eating at the cubicle. Some people lunchrooms, cafeterias. They still there. They still at work, even if they in a parking lot. So to say, we're not even going to pay you for the lunch hour. We're not even going to pay you to eat. That's not one of the human necessities to survive this damn life is to, nourish yourself. Plus, give you extra energy to get back out there and to work and to do what you got to do. You had the nerve to tell them, we're not paying you to eat. We're not paying you to, nah, you can't do that on our company. Are you serious? They got to clock in and clock out for lunch. And even like I said, even if you want to keep track of time of how long they ate lunch, you should be still paying them. And it should be an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. It should be longer so they can chew their damn food, swallow, and not chew. You're kidding me, right? You would tell, like I said, y'all know people that don't know. Like I said, there's 16 plus years in the health field. When we had to feed our clients and stuff like that, they would tell us, don't rush. Make sure they chew, swallow, get them plenty to drink. Y'all tell us how to feed patients and clients out there, but then tell somebody at work, oh, you got a half an hour to eat. You better chew fast. You better swallow. This is what This is what's going through the mind of Toccara at times. I don't get the concept, and I don't want to get the concept because it would never make sense to me. This is not why humans were, you know, designed. This was not what God had in mind. This is not why He created us. And you can debate with me, fight with me. You can listen. Go into these comments. You could throw that damn Bible at me. You could do whatever you want to do. I welcome it. This is not what God had planned for His people. This is not what life should have been all about. And nobody could ever tell me this is what He wanted for His people. Overworked, underpaid, depressed, anxiety, stress, stolen and lost moments away from your loved ones, your children, your family, your spouses, your friends. This is what God wanted. He put all of this beautiful nature and oceans and animals. He created all this beauty of the world for us to be at work, making money all the damn time and stressed out about bills and kids and food and God knows everything else. He created all of this for that. That's what you're telling me. And like I said, as long as there's a machine out there that prints money, and you guys can literally pay people more, and they don't have to work every day, they don't have to work so damn hard, there's nothing you can tell me why there's a hungry human being, child, and why people spend most of their damn life at work. And there's a machine that prints money out. They could change that concept anytime it wanted to. So I'm gonna leave this right there. I'm gonna leave this right there. And like I said, I'm not worried as far as, oh, you better be careful. They might see this video and, they might take it down and they think that you're trying to get people not to go to work or protest or whatever. Like I said, I'm a child of God. My ancestors universe, baby. I don't fear no damn human being. And what they think they could do to stop me from doing, nah, I don't do fear. I just don't. God, ancestors, universe, protected always. I'm not worried about no damn human and what they think they can stop me from saying or doing. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all. I mean, I'm trying to think about is anything I didn't, forgot or. I mean, I was gonna say, even to the people out there, that once upon a time lost their jobs or, excuse me, or was fired, and you heard about them coming back and, doing some crazy stuff to the boss and those are people that was just overworked and underpaid, and then you take they job from them. That's how they reacted. That's how they, and I'm not saying that it was right, never, but I'm like, when you feel like work is so damn important, that's how they reacted. And it's sad. That's all that's what I said. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I just don't believe in my heart that God created us for this type of existence. And it's sad that humans, any of them, not all of them, any of them thought that this was the reason why we were put here on this earth to be overworked, underpaid, and just, like I said, depressed, stressed, you name it. It's a sad, sad, sad reality. It is. And my heart goes out to all of the people. Like I said, the people that work the 9 to 5s, the quote unquote middle class. Because I hate that they class people. I do not like when they class people. This high, the upper class, middle class, lower, all this class. I'm a shallow just like you a shallow. I don't have time. All this class. And then some of these most quote unquote proper or upper class people in the world, like I said, you pull back that curtain, you be like, and you call this, this is supposed to be somebody that was supposed to be better than somebody else? The trafficker, the human trafficker, the molester, just this is who's supposed to be better than that person because they're middle class or quote unquote lower class or low class. I hate to put people in the classes. Like and all these while they was considered upper class or, live in some gated community, whatever. Because like I said, money. It was all about money. And then they started ranking people. And I believe that's some of where the concept came from. This whole ranking of people. Like, I'm just, like I said, just, this is some of the things that run through Tocara's mind. If you ever wondered, like, damn, what she think about it? Yeah, it's not just a pretty face. It's not just, you know what I'm saying? We're going to make a video about that, too, why people think physical attraction is just the biggest thing in the world. I'm like, ugh, whatever. If you ain't got a brain to go with it, it's an empty damn vessel. Like, you're cute. Okay, we get it. If you dumb or if you ain't got no thoughts going on up in there, what's the point? Like, I'm going to get that. That's a whole nother video. We're not even going to do that today. That's a whole nother video, but whatever. But yeah, that's what goes to, like, through Tocara's mind sometimes. I'll be just like, this concept of work, and who thought that this was brilliant in any way, shape, or form, you know? But yeah. Okay, like I said, I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna leave it right there. You guys stay blessed, beautiful, focused. Until they get right out there in the world, and they just get right. They get right. They get so focused and so right as far as paying people. These companies get right. These bosses get right. These CEOs get right. People in this life get right. The government, everybody. And like I said, this is not bashing anything. Everybody get right. Make your money, boo-boo. Cat, and the famous words of Cat Williams, make your money, baby. Follow your dreams. Do it legally so you can stay free. and just do what you got to do out there in the world to be happy, honestly. You know, be able to look back at your life and say, you know what, I lived, I just didn't survive so damn much because of, you know, the existence that we were placed in, which is crazy. The concept of it is just insane. And it is insanity because it's something that's been happening, that hamster wheel that's been happening for like ever. And nobody said, wait a minute, wait one goddamn minute. What's up? Where is the coffee roundtable? Where's this discussion? And that's why I said I had to bring it to my YouTube, because I'm wondering, like, why nobody is talking about this, and why nobody, what's up? And life doesn't have to be perfect or fairy tale, never, ew. But it should be beautiful, and you should be able to remember it in a beautiful way. And most of it shouldn't have been work. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna leave it, like I said, right there. That's the sun on my skin, yeah. Like I said, stay blessed, stay beautiful, positive. Do what you gotta do. Legally, work, do what you gotta do, honey. And live your best, beautiful life. Peace from a nerd, baby. Later.